you say my heart is on display, but I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Why you been getting busy? I've been getting dizzy, trying not to keep you in mind. Now I know the vibes and suddenly enticing since you came back in my life. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. Do what you gotta do, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. You left without a line. Was it by design? If what you want is time, don't go wasting mine. Don't be wasting mine. When it's starting to get old, I'm not trying to be cold. I just think it's time that you see. Now I can't wait forever. Guess it's now or never. But for you to get with me. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. Do what you gotta do, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, been waiting for you, been waiting for you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a little bit of cheeky Night of the Dead. We've had some fun with this. Load. 3:05. Oh, we finished nicely on time yesterday, didn't we? Don't forget, today we do need to finish that half hour early. I need to be Gonski beat by 2:30, not 3 o'clock today. I do apologise for the interruption, but real world demands my attention. Trum, I can smell your bum, Mr. Trum, with the smelly bum. Ah, you're right, Fade. How you doing, mate? Have a lovely day, Fade. Have a lovely day, sir. Let's take some. Oh, can I hear zomzoms? Maybe not. Right, let's go and Trum, he's got a hairy bum. Baraka Bites, how you doing, fella? How's things, me old mucker? Me old mucker. Oh, I tell you what, shall we do more work on the base, or should we go investigating? Because I do need to come back to these spikes. Oh, let's go and see if we can get to where we go. I can eat ducks, mate. Ducks. What I wouldn't do to have a day off the horde, seriously, Subquake. Not to make it easy, just so I can go exploring, bro. Those hordes are just... Can you change the difficulty setting on the fly? Like, could I just have like a day off on easy passive mode or something? Or does the game not allow you to do that? You're right, Subquake. You're right, Rusty. Good morning. Thank you very much, Trump. I sang you a song. No, you can't, really. Oh, dude. I almost wish I'd played it on an easier mode now, just so I could explore the island, you know? Oh, I assume it's an island. It's either an island or it's going to have impossible terrain, insurpassable terrain, right? It's a nice word, isn't it? Insurpassable. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. You all right, Iceberg? How you doing, fella? How's life? I can see a duck. Right in his old face there, look. Just have one day of gathering sticks and other supplies, and then after repairs you have the full day to explore. Yeah, well, that's sort of what I've been doing, mate, but it still only gives me, you know, still with a good run after horde, you're probably looking at 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? And you've still got to be back. It's, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could easily have like a good 10 hours out exploring. I just wish I could have 24 hours out exploring, I guess is all I'm saying. We want to head all the way to that road there. Yeah, you know what I mean? It would just be nice to... Because I love the exploring. It's probably my favourite part of the game. And now I've seen, you know, the madness of the horde. And I do love that. I now would like to sort of like focus on the exploration a bit and still know that the hordes are going to be fun, you know? Yeah, it's 6 to 7 o'clock, and it's the looting, to be honest, Subquake. The amount of loot you get. It's bonkers, bro. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't have repairs, you're looking at a good... You know, I mean, the horde doesn't really stop until like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd say. You know, you still got... You might still have a few stragglers and things, even at that time. Shall I get the... Oh my god, these pigs are so just erratic, aren't they? There you go, look at that. What a kill. I feel like a real badass playing this game. So I had a very interesting cup of coffee this morning, reading Elagon's write-up about Dual Universe. Very interesting indeed. Can't sleep, I suppose. What? How come? Just generally restless. Hopefully nothing serious, bro. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I am feeling better, but I did have a... What's worried me? I had... How can I put it? Like a little return of the lurgy yesterday. So I decided not to travel and see Grumdad for I'd like to say 2 weeks, but I don't think that's going to happen. I can't help but feel maybe I had a little bit of the lurgy. I had a lot of similar symptoms, but it wouldn't be over so quick, would it? So, but I think if it, what I'm saying is, even if it's not anything obviously serious, it could still have been flu. I do tend to bounce back from stuff like that pretty quick, and I was bad.
Oggy, much love to you, Nobber.
Hey, Ashley, how you doing, me old mucker? Thank you very much for the 21. Oggy. How you doing, mate? How's things? Nice to see you, fella. I hope the Warframe adventures are going well, sir. But yeah, even if it's just something like flu, you know, man flu, I really don't want to give it in. It would be so bad, so... I think a couple of weeks, not isolation for myself, because I'm quite good like that anyway, but yeah, I really don't want to have any contact with him if I can help it. Because like I said, I felt pretty good yesterday during the day. I just felt really badly dehydrated. But that is for it as well. My temperature went fucking crazy again last night. It was like a second wave. But I feel fine, to be honest. All part of the lurgy. I think what's happened is because the UK is slowly returning to its normal routine. I think a lot of like you know like a lot of those mild bugs, coughs, colds, little mini flus. I think people have just sort of been having them, but because they're still airborne, they're still around, aren't they? But we haven't been spreading it to one another, have we? So we've probably all had quite a good summer. So sort of relatively ailment free, and then of course now everyone's out and you know, the first contact's back. Oh, this has gone really well. And I guess we're all just going to get all these myriad of little coughs and little... Oh, hang on, one sec. Good old squeaky door saved me bacon there, didn't it, eh? Clear as day. It's super squeaky. Thank you very much, Ashy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I hope everyone's well your end, my friend. Good kill, good kill, good kill. Alright. And I've just noticed a big block of iron here as well. Thank you for the 21. Thank you, Hashi. Yeah, so I guess everyone's just, you know, whereas that, I guess we get that kind of herd immunity from a lot of these seasonal ailments, don't we? I guess at the minute that's probably taken a bit of a back burner, hasn't it? I think this is my little wandering horde for the day, isn't it? Oh, I thought I was going to get him right in the goulers as he jumped there then. Ah, this is where I could do with that little bit of ammo, isn't it? Because this does essentially slow me down a little bit. There's a lot of nice branch work here. Oh, Jesus. Damn, these boys don't muck about, do they? See him blatantly dodge that then. What a cheeky git. Jesus, dude. It's like watching the Terminator, man. He just didn't care, did he? I have to say, I do like they're so much better than the Wandering Hordes in 7 days. They really freaking put a dent in your day, but so much fun to have them taken out, isn't it? God damn it, dude. Right, let's have a quick look at chat. Sorry, everyone. Who have I missed? You're right, Baraka. Undead Legacy will have a big update ready any day now that will change a lot of things. It will heavily impact early game with new resources such as scrap planks, new ways to get sticks, branches, resin, charcoal, clay bricks, fire bricks, ingots, and more. As well as the previous research update. Maybe you'd be interested in checking it out. I would love to. I would, but at the minute 7 days is a bit dead to me, to be honest, mate. I mean, I'd love to play it, Subquake. I really would. You got Necromunda and this last night, so Warframe is... what's Necromunda, Hashi? I have Iceberg, yes, the new it's called the Xbox Series S, which is like the little baby child of the Xbox Series X, isn't it? Coming in at $249.99 in the UK. You're right, Hawaiian. Hello, Wookie. Thanks for the host. How's it all going? How's it all going your end, Wookie? How's the big move? Is everything going well? Next gen console is next gen music box. No, it's not. You know what it reminded me of? What was it I said yesterday? Oh, I can't remember now. You've got me stuck with a music box there. What? As soon as I saw it, I thought, well, that looks like a Bluetooth speaker. I thought it looked like one of those like Bluetooth speakers you can buy from Argos Iceberg. You're right, Caskell. So tired, got woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning by a screaming frog. You don't know how loud they are. Decided to leave the cat to it and got back to sleep. A screaming frog? That sounds nightmare fuel, mate. I can't even imagine the noise of screaming frog, mate. You know what, dude? We hear some weird noises in our garden. Like really weird noises. And normally I can put it down to, you know, a bird being eaten, or a squirrel being trapped, or actually the noise of foxes, which are noisy bastards at times. And we have a lot of frogs, and I mean a lot of frogs in our garden. And I'm just wondering now, I wonder if some of my unexplained noises are actually frogs. Because I never thought of a frog as making any noise, to be honest, dude. I will have to YouTube the murderous wailings of a frog and see if it marries up with the haunting sounds I sometimes hear. Because we do have a lot of frogs, mate. Toby loves it. He's forever bringing in frogs for us. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I'd love to play more Subway. I really would. I take it the servers are all up and running now, are they? I saw Sheriff Eli, I think, was playing 7 days earlier. Nice to see one of the big boys bringing some of the community over to the game. Let's see what we can get out of here. The move's not too bad outside. There's a few hurdles, but progressing fast. House we're buying is being slow, though. Oh, really? It never goes 100% perfect, does it? I mean, hopefully just a minor delay, mate. Jesus. So that zombie's such a good looking zombie. So he literally looks like one out of The Walking Dead. You know, every time when you watch The Walking Dead, you'd sometimes see a zombie that you thought looked familiar. It's like, oh, I swear I've seen that dude in that makeup before. He reminds me of one from that. One of the slow shamblers. They always used to do a close-up, quite often through like a chain link fence or something like that, or he was skewered to a pole. I wonder if that's what I hear then, Caskell. Because we have had loads of noises that I'm bugging if I can explain what they are. I mean, most things you can sort of tune into, can't you? Not sure if you have super frogs where you are, mate. Well, we just have like normal-sized garden frogs. They're certainly not toads or anything like that. Good morning, Pixie. How are you, my friend? How are things? Good morning, Mr. Elegon. Good morning, Pumper Pixel. Thank you for the host, Hawaiian. We don't want any frogs in chat, Trump. We do not. Well, I'll tell you what, I might actually clear this raid. Then we won't have to worry about coming back through it as much, will we? I'm not gonna. I think I'll take not blind. Sorry. Bob and Yan's advice. I think I'll refrain from looting the boxes just on this one run. The height of the street lamps. Jesus, I never noticed that. They are high, aren't they? I wouldn't have picked up on that at all, mate. Jesus, yeah, they are very high, aren't they? They're certainly higher than the ones we get in the UK. Yes, very, very tall. Another day and it's shiny, is it? Good. Pleased to hear it. Pixie. What's the plans today? You got any games on at the minute, Pixie? Anything exciting in the... Thanks for the write-up earlier, Elegon. I was saying... Did I see Elegon in chat? Did I see Elegon? I did see Elegon, yeah. Yeah, thanks for the Dual Universe write-up. I'm quite interested to see how that pans out. I think if they can keep performance... graphically, I can't remember who I heard this from, Elegon. But it was from the dev's mouth directly, because they linked to an actual comment, which I can only assume came from... Have they got an official forum? Because it didn't look like Discord. But people were talking about the graphics, and apparently the devs have been very vocal to say that the current graphical, if you like, fidelity of the game is most definitely not the final product. So if we're a little bit concerned about things like textures, etc, 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 apparently that is 100% from their mouths, literally something that they've just not focused on in terms of getting it up and ready for this sort of soft launch, if you like. I thought that was quite interesting. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Am I? Am I gonna sneeze? Oh god. Oh, I'm back. What's that? Help? Perhaps you cannot hear a thing. Have I done something? Oh no, Steeble. What have you done, bro? You've broken Twitch, mate. I hope everyone else can hear me. It's just I think it's somebody else yesterday have exactly the same thing. Oh no, they couldn't talk in chat, could they? You right, Pixie? So you're doing your WoW dailies, are you, mate? I think James was playing WoW Classic yesterday. I didn't get a chance to watch. I kind of enjoyed my time with WoW Classic, but I always knew deep in my heart it would be something I'd be playing outside of playing the main WoW game, if you like. Tricky one, that. Very tricky one. You're right, Hashmala. Well observed, that one did. Granted, added birds in an update. I have heard that. I actually spoke to someone on Discord about this day before yesterday, and they actually said that it wasn't what I because I thought like giant birds landing and sort of like murder us. But, yeah, but they said it's not quite what I was thinking it might be. So, looking forward to seeing it. The dedicated server stuff technically works, but it hasn't been tested. So you mean it hasn't been tested at all? So it works in theory, or do you mean it hasn't been stress tested? You've been in touch with any of the server hosts? Because I know Ravenhurst always liaised with like Blue Fang, so that we could have it on the drop down for installation, or as part of the purchasing options subway. That is a whole lot of branchy goodness over there, and I think we looted all this, didn't we? So we are. Let's just see if we've got the map up and running. We have to some degree. There's the 3 booblies. So we want to be in that. We kind of want to be in this building here somewhere. So the exact opposite side with which we're going into. You're right, Abarax. How are you doing, my friend? How's life? I got attacked by a brute cleaver here, didn't I? And you bought Scum yesterday, already played over 6 hours, have no idea what I can do in game. Just running around looting stuff and killing players. Are you having fun with it, Iceberg? Scum looked like one of those games that could be huge, but it started off huge. You know, it did. It came out of the gate as a bit of a monster on Twitch. And then like it just vanished so quickly. And it has some really good, I mean, really, really good ideas in it, you know? Things like body weight and stuff actually having an impact. Really interesting. Oh, I didn't see a street lamp in the middle of the street. I only saw them on the sides. I didn't actually see that. No, they're not random. No, it's not randomly generated. I mean, they look fine, the placement I saw, but I didn't see one in the middle. It works. I could join it, but I didn't play with the modified server files. Only 20 minutes of goofing around. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a shame. Well, I suppose we could test it for you. It's hard not to switch into fanboy mode. There is such a lot of great ideas, but it's still a beta. I had one crash the desktop and quite a lot of stutters, but not unplayable. The tutorials are really well done. Mining is just amazing. Yeah, I saw your comment on that. Yeah. I won't take any spoilers, but feel free to spoiler in Discord. Just put it in spoiler tags, Alagon. There's one right near you, near the middle of the road. see one just here. Is that the one you mean? Is that not? No, it is. Yeah, it's right in the middle. Well, I'm not going to worry about that, mate. If we're moaning about fucking lamppost placement in a game, then let's be honest. The game's doing all right, isn't it? Oh no, I've just woke up the... Oh damn, I really didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. I don't think I can actually kill these dudes without spikeroonies. I have got some... Oh no, you couldn't make it up, did you? Had another batch come through the bloody door. Did I kill a... Oh, Jesus, that was close. Oh no! Jesus, that was close as well. This thing's hit like a bloody tank. Shall I switch to the gun and just try and burn him out? Take some body shots. Oh, nice, dude. Bloody nice, mate. Kept the arrows as well. Excellent work. Excellent work, my little... Oh, gosh, that was a terrible shot. Oh, man, that was an even worse shot. That was an even worse shot. What the hell, dude? Still don't know their animations very well. Still struggle with a couple of them in 7 days. There's still a couple of the mobs in there who I just can never tune into the head bob. They just seem to be like this really weird humming sound. Not on stream, is it? It will go around the edge rather than through the middle. Have I seen somewhere between? It's not ringing any bells, Pix. You know what is it? Is it a series or a film or? Is it fairly straightforward to get up and running, Aragon? I mean, you know, in a lot of games, you have to put a fair. I mean, like for example, in Empyrean Galactic Survival, building your first ship does involve you effing about for a little bit, in a good one. What's it like in Dual Universe? I mean, does it give you like some basic, you know, does it give you like an engine and a cockpit or something to start with, or do you literally have to go and make a little base? And because I know you have to choose like a plot, don't you? So I think you can essentially fast travel to like the starter moon or planet, or choose one of the starter moons or planets, and then choose a. Is it like a plot of land which you can then start building a base on, gathering materials? I mean, does it take you a while before you can get your first owned ship, or do they have some like little mini jump ships? See, what I'm looking forward to is that squadron. Yeah, is it? Yes, yeah, Star Wars Squadron. That's interesting. Have I not been? This is interesting because this was where I said, oh, you can go in through the door, but I didn't actually check it out, did I? It looks like this. So when I first came over here, it looks like I was literally in the right... Oh, no! The right spot to get the journal, perhaps. I bet you're excited to have another version out then, so quite well done as well, mate. Well done. Now you just want to start modding a more interesting game that we haven't seen 1,000 times over Subquake. We need to get you set up with your own development company. Get you making a game like this, bro. Guess I can hear something. you kid. Oh, I'm really off with my arrows today. I mean, it's just, I'm actually, in my opinion, a really good shot at the minute. I'm just literally mistiming them. The arrows are exactly where I want them to be going, but I'm just missing the edge bubble.
Grumble, you have cracking voice. Don't stress, you brummy you. Don't worry, love's cavalry's here.
You see, that's even more worrying now, mate. Now it feels like you've gone the other way, you see, sir. How you doing, Spanel? How's things, bro? What are you playing at the minute, mate? Thank you for the 28, man. Thank you very much for the 28 and the Prime, my friend. Cheers, man. Thank you. I hope you're well. You got anything, you're planning on booting up in the coming weeks? Are you getting anything like Squadron Smetana? I don't know if you're a bit of a space-faring Jedi guru. We've got to play Empire, right? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. So that's that area cleared. So let's have a check on the map. Oh, what? Oh, wrong button. That's why. So let's have a look at the journal. Does look like there's another way through to another building almost, doesn't there? Am I missing something really obvious in here? I don't think we can go up steps, can we? Sorry, Pixie. It's a series on Netflix. You highly recommend it. Okay. And you think the girlfriend would like it? We were going to start watching that Away. I'm not sure whether it's a film or a series. Somewhere between. Is it a bit of a spooky one, Pixie? Or almost sounds like a little bit of a... Yeah, it's ridiculous. So crazy. Yeah, making ammo is crazy. So you get a free glider. I'm just going to drink my non-Yeti mug coffee, folks. You can also use a VR system to visit places. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so you're actually visiting a friend who could be like a bazillion miles away, but actually you're doing it in a VR world. And there's also teleports. Wow, that sounds brilliant. The ship you get can't leave the atmosphere, so the first goal is kind of to build this. Yeah, so a space-faring vessel. Oh, so that sounds really exciting already. Mine fell off last night at some point. Oh no, sorry, not last night. The night before. You remember I said that my eyebrow, it obviously got sort of like scoured by the patch plastic, if you like. And I rubbed my eyebrow because it was itching yesterday. And did this huge freaking like just dried scab fell out of my eyebrow, mate. It was such a good feeling. I've honestly been trying so hard not to pick it. I'm such a picker. I just can't not pick things. But I thought deep in the eyebrow, that's a nasty place to have a cut, isn't it? So I did Hashmala. Murdered her right mid-yoga stretch. Thank you, Smetano. So from what I've heard, the first moon where you grab a plot is more than a stepping stone to other planets. Right, okay. Makes sense. You spent about 3 hours in the tutorial, about 30 minutes flying to your plot. Well, did you get better performance once you were out and about on the plot? Dual universe, Mad Morpheus. You're going to wait for Unreal Engine 5 to roll out on the visual going. I think that engine would suit your goals perfectly. Sounds good. Well, do we know when that's happening? Vintage Story on their official server. I'm planning to try Destiny 2. Yeah, it's that's coming up. When does that release, Smetano? Is it next month? Because there's the huge update, right, Smetano? I said I might jump back into that. Well, I don't know about that subquite. I don't know if Elagon can shed any light on the PvP elements. You're an NHL fan. Not really spooky. It follows two people who connect them in a weird way, and things that happen are mind-boggling. Makes you want to just binge it so much. I keep forgetting the name, Pixie. Somewhere between. Somewhere between and Away. Okay. I'll check it out. Thanks, Pixie. Nice one. I was going to say, we normally end up liking the same kind of things, don't we? Looks like... I'm not sure I'm even in the right place, guys. What else was down here? The performance was similar everywhere. Stutters and a few rollbacks, nothing major, but I heard others had more problems. Not sure if it's more the client or the server. Yeah, that is a little bit worrying, isn't it? Because I cleared this one out. Where the hell are we going, guys? That's that building there. That's the building behind us, J5. Does X not mark the spot then? 22, 7, 18. So 22, 7. 22 and a half, 7. Which would put us 7, 22. Actually be a bit more like... It would be almost exactly where it's marked, which puts it in that building behind me. Have I just simply not seen it? Must be in there. I must just be not picking up on it. What am I looking? Oh, it's on here. Look. Oh my god. I didn't even see that. Oh my god. Need more coffee, mate. And we've also got... That looks like... yeah. Oh, Morse code machine. I was going to say it looked like... Maybe that's what... I suppose that's what that was. I was thinking like the old telegraph systems and things. Right. Excellent. And it's 1400 hours. Shall we go and investigate? Because we've done that and we've done that, haven't we? So let's go in there and do that. And then we can head back and read the next journal. And if we head back reasonably early, some nice loot in these. Oh lord. Is it a new series, by the way, Pixie, or... Oh, there's iron there, look. Nice, 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 nice. Not so far, you claim it and that's all. I read in the future plans that they were to do something about abandoned plots. Maybe you have to visit regularly or lose it and others can harvest. Yeah, I mean, a game like that, the world's just going to get cluttered with failed designs and things, isn't it? So there's going to have to be some sort of decay timer or limit on, you know, so something like a land claim block introduction at some point, right, Alagon? I would have thought. That's another. Oh, that's another horde coming in. And I'm out of arrows. Oh, that was bad. Oh god. Jesus, I really panicked with the gun. Really panicked with it. I actually would love to have some decent ammo and just play. I just get so nervous when I've got that because I'm overthinking like every bloody shot, man. Oh, Jesus. I'm not even sure if it does any more damage than my... Oh, jeez, man. These things are brutal on the little mini hunter hordes, aren't they? I think this is a mini horde, right? It's not just... I'm just waiting a load up. As soon as they get close, I could do with that shoulder switch, and I'm just so used to having it. That's what I used to love about The Division 2. That was such a fun game. One of my biggest upsets, that. A classic case, and it's not often you see it, a classic case of a dev who just can't leave the fuck alone. You know, we always sit there talking and wishing devs would, you know, keep updating their games and keeping them fresh, and The Division 2 is about the only game I can think of where I just wish the devs would take a freaking walk outside, get some fresh air, and stop poking and prodding their own game. You just can't keep moving the goalposts like they do all the time and expect you know, a dedicated looter player base to stick around. Not rocket science, is it? Yeah, exactly, Subquake. Yeah, there's got to be something to contain. Well, maybe that's the whole point, though. Maybe the world is so huge that they're not actually worried about it. If you want to go and build a giant penis on a moon, what are the chances of another player finding it anyway? I mean, I don't know how large and expansive the dual universe world is designed to be, but... Might as well get this stuff while we're here, because that's what I'd be doing if we go back, right? Oh. Oh my god, dude, they're bloody everywhere, man. Take them time, we're okay. It's just in the heat of combat, and I know I'm on the clock all the time. You never know if a zombie's a really big bad. I think if I just relax and to just treat every zombie as look, if he takes 20 shots, he takes 20 shots. But sometimes I'm so eager to keep moving forwards because of the time constraints. Oh, that was bad. $13 bloody arrows left now. Of course, every single batch of arrows is a little bit of the old tree. I keep hearing noises. There's definitely something weird going on in my house tonight. And this low hum that I just heard like this weird click as well. I think I'm being invaded. Zombies, mate. You can't say much about PvP yet. I'm on a moon where PvP is not possible and can define rights to your buildings. Who can build, who can open boxes. All right, that sounds cool. Yeah. I know nothing. Mojo yesterday said to me there was an update somewhere in the beginning of October. I think that's right. Yeah, yeah. It's why I've not been playing Destiny 2 at all myself. Anyway, Smettanel outside of the stream, because I think there's a really big update happening, which just kind of even the devs have said too long, didn't read. It's just become like such a behemoth, monstrous mess for them to develop that they're going to kind of condense it all down. Almost compartmentalize the the content and roll it out periodically. So there's a bit more of a focus to it all, Smettanel. So yeah, it's a really good time to be jumping back in later on, I think. So it's been out since 2017, but I only heard about it recently because it's on Netflix. Oh, right, okay, Pixie. What was that one with Gillian Anderson? Did you watch that one, Pixie? I think you did, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Yeah, because you liked the guy in it as well, didn't you? What was that one called? Yeah, I've heard comparisons to Eve Elegon. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to. Some quite. It's just time, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do all the things that get suggested in chat. You know, go and upgrade all my weapons, upgrade all my pouches. You know, I'd love to get the cooking station up and running. I'd like to have a look at all the other things that I haven't built. Yeah, it's just time, dude. There's no plot available next to the lake, and there are huge clusters around. Really, Elegon. So it's already filling up. How you doing, Doc? Good morning, sir. How are you? How is the world according to Doc today, sir? So how are you finding Vintage Story then, Smettanel? Any new content or still the kind of bare bones, really? I know they've added seasons. Oh my god, what the hell, dude? And I need to really seriously rethink what's going on here. Something's just horribly off. Definitely me, not the game, isn't it? A bird. I'm just getting lazy. I'm just thinking the hitboxes are bigger than they are. I think I've had some good luck with the trajectory on the arrows. And now I am not having good luck with the trajectory on the arrows at all. Is that one right behind me? Oh jeez, I thought there was one right behind. I thought I saw someone's elbow. Was it my own? Pick it up. Oh, he's dead. Door up there. I just got to take my time a bit. I think what's happening is I'm enjoying the arrow and general archery so much. I'm trying to turn myself into more like a Legolas rapid fire rather than thinking of each arrow as important. Need to take my time a bit more, don't I? Clever girl. I would really like to... Oh shit, I would really like to upgrade the bow to like 10 or something, I think. Get some more arrows. Cool. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get some of these while we're out here. Good morning, Plumber. How are you doing, sir? How's it all going? Yeah, not bad, thanks, Doc. I had a little bit of a return of the lurgy late yesterday, but all good, mate. I think it was just, I think it was more my body being like horribly dehydrated, to be honest, dude. From the sweats of the evening before. You're right, Hash. You were playing Destiny 2 with your friends, but I don't want to do the grind and the ever-moving goalposts, the fear of missing out. Thing is, not any content, but story as well. But now they are cutting 60% of the game's content for space. Well, it's not quite as simple as that. They're not just cutting content, are they? They are making the game more streamlined for new players. So there's more of a path through the game. And then episodically releasing the existing content to give more focus to it. I mean, the fear of missing out, that's just tough shit in a game that's big and been out for a long time, isn't it? It's like starting World of Warcraft. You've got to expect that those people that have stuck around to be in a better position than the people that only pop back once in a while. I think Destiny is going to be really good. I think this patch... It was my only criticism of the game, to be honest. It just felt like... I just didn't know what the game really wanted me to do. Oh, right, that's the bat phone. One sec. Right, sorry about that. I've just found out what the fucking noise was. The girlfriend's put on freaking dog relaxing music on Google thingamajig board. So the humming that I could hear was actually like this weird, like, I don't know, humming, literally. So something dogs like, apparently. At least I know what it was. Nice!
2.5 years of this knobber. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh my god, look, Jesus Christ, what is the matter with my aim today? Freaking hell. It's like normally those hitboxes that would be hitting at that angle as the arrow comes from the left to the right. That would have been taking him out. And then I'm getting frustrated because I think I'm just going to do it exactly the same just to prove a point. All three miss exactly. The hitboxes are too damn good. Cast this game. Thanks ever so much, Knife. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the 30. Thank you for the prime, man. Thank you for the prime. And thank you for all my lovely, or our lovely little, Grumbodians, bro. Thank you very much, sir. The plants you were growing in your greenhouse in Vintage Story was sometimes affected by greenhouse effect or something. It was patchy in the application spread. So it didn't work, or? That's exactly what I've had, Ploa. That's exactly what I've had, dude. I've just had a disastrous conversation on the phone there. A disastrous conversation. But yeah, that's exactly what I've been suffering with, Ploa. Horrible, innit, mate? Absolutely horrendous, dude. I was saying at the start of the stream today, I'm going to isolate from my dad for at least a week if I can, dude. It's going to be really hard to pull that off, but... Yeah, because even if it's nothing more serious, which I'm absolutely adamant that it isn't, but even that sort of horrible flu is enough to throw you out. And my God, it is. It's like the hitbox. Normally, because the arrows, sort of, you feel like they're going from like left to right, so I always feel comfortable being just off center with my crosshair. And now today it feels like it's like a laser guided missile. There's not been a patch though, so definitely down to me. You alright, Bob? How are you doing, bro? How's things? I think we've actually searched quite a lot of this, haven't we? World of Warcraft still lets you play the old content, so does Destiny 2. It'll just be episodic, won't it? I'd argue that's pretty much what WoW's doing with their big update as well, isn't it? Just it's become such a behemoth. They're there, but exactly what Destiny are doing in many ways. It's almost the mirror change in design. The whole beginning leveling of WoW is going to be much more streamlined than it used to be, and that's coming with. Is it Shadowlands, Pixie? Might as well just get a little bit of this while we're over here. I'm sure we'll be back. Is there any? Where else haven't I looted? There was at least one other area, wasn't there? I don't think smoking weed cures the lurgy, mate. I'm all about the support of marijuana and its healing I don't think smoking pot helps cure the flu, dude. I think it just helps you just sleep, right? I don't think it's actually having any impact on the viral infection itself, mate. That's what you do anyway, Paloa. Fucking sleep and smoke pot, mate. You don't. Paloa's got one of the best PCs in our community. He never fucking plays any fucking games on it. Might as well have bought himself a fucking Xbox. Oh, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. I see loots. Lots of sexy loots. Yeah, I think that's more likely at Castle. I'll tell you what I played yesterday. I don't know if anyone's ever picked it up. I don't know I actually don't know the name of it. I guess it's Elder Scrolls Blades, not Skyrim Blades. It's freaking really good, man. I was, I mean, I'm sure the novelty would wear off incredibly quickly, but yeah, Elder Scrolls Blades is freaking. I'll tell you what I wouldn't do for a Molotov right now. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. I mean, for a mobile game, I was absolutely mind blown. I mean, it plays flawlessly on my phone. And it actually is. It's so weird playing a first-person role-playing game with like virtual sticks. It's excellent. I was really, really getting into it. I have no idea what the long-term game's like. I mean, obviously you've got loot boxes and things you can buy if you so... Oh my god, dude, sort the aim out, man. But yeah, really, really, really gobsmacked. More so not necessarily about the game being good, but the fact that that's the quality of game you can get on a mobile device. I've never seen anything like that, you see. I've never been a mobile gamer. And it's stunning. Some of the areas I went into, I was like really going slow around and looking at all the corners, and the combat's really fun. It's like really sort of, I don't know, it's really weird. It's quite an addictive combat. They're very, very impressed with where mobile gaming has gone. And then things like the character inventory screens and stuff like that, it's so well done. I just had I mean, so much better than bloody some desktop games that I've played. And I really do mean that. Whoever's responsible for the UI is just bloody... They should get some sort of medal, mate. It's so intuitive and so well thought out. And if I want to look at, you know, a new piece of equipment, everything's there, but it doesn't, you know, it's not a cluster F of, you know, taking up too much space if you're not interested in it. The enemies look really cool. You get to learn the attack patterns. You know, the story itself, you know, obviously I've not really done a lot, but the idea of building up my town, seriously, it's better than New World, mate. Way better than New World. But then again, everything is, so I suppose I should stop comparing games to that, actually. Oh. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a little play with that guy. And battery life as well. It didn't murder my battery as much as I thought that's gonna be a mega battery killer. But yeah, not at all really. I look forward to more. I actually got an RPG out on the go, if I say we're. I really wish we'd get I really, really, really want to see Diablo Immortal. I mean, like, really want to see it. Has anyone played one called, I think it's called Eternium? Is it Eternium? Looks like an RPG, an Android RPG. That was another one that was recommended to me. The take all hotkey also works in contain. Oh, does it? Oh, nice one, guys. Cheers. I think sometimes, guys, I take the time where I move to the take all option to actually see what was in it, because I'm still. We discovered yesterday that like you know the boxes, guys. That's where all the cloth and research is coming from. So I've decided after Bob and I think Jan suggested not picking them up anymore. So if I do that, I see what you're saying now, dude. Nice one, cheers, bro. Yeah, I think that the small cardboard boxes, I might refrain from picking them up because I don't need the research, and only occasionally do you get, like, say, a piece of iron or something, or a bit of plastic. So I'm going to leave those, just on the off chance. You never know, they might add in a patch that changes the loot on those, in which case I can come back to these areas a little bit, rather than just looting everything for the sake of looting it, you know? I think that's most of this done, isn't it? Unless there's got... What are you playing, Blower? You're playing a bit of Battlefield 5. How's that going? I know Wentex was a big fan of that, Blower. I haven't played a Battlefield. Well, I have played Battlefield, but not for long. I've not had my own copy for a long time. Yeah, that's what I struggle with, to be honest. If I don't have a game I can stick my teeth into, Blower, I play for about half an hour at best, and then just turn it off. I just think I just can't be arsed. That's partly why, when I have a game like this, I never touch it outside of the stream. because I'm worried about just having too much of it, Ploar, you know? This way it's compartmentalized fun. I know exactly when my slot is. I know exactly how long I get to play it. And it feels like a treat. But yeah, I know what you mean, dude. But I mean, the thought of playing, because the girlfriend, as you can imagine, is going through hell at the minute. So I'm trying to spend as much, you know, but before we hardly used to see each other. Not gonna lie. We've always just been so busy. You know, different things and going out, and obviously with myself being sort of very active and enjoying my running and biking and all that kind of stuff. It's not often we got quality time together, and that's why Saturday and Sunday evenings were always like holy grail to us. It's like nothing interrupts Saturday night in particular. You know, we never make plans without each other on a Saturday at the very least. And at the minute she's just really struggling, man. Just really struggling. So whereas I'd normally be off doing something else, at least with a little mobile game, you know, like yesterday she watched EastEnders. EastEnders is back on. You know, it's not my cup of tea. It really isn't. And normally I'd sort of sit down and maybe, you know, have a little bit of food with her or something, and then sort of meander off and check YouTube or something. But it was quite cool because I could play a game that I was really enjoying playing. She was really enjoying watching EastEnders, and it just meant I was kind of there, you know. And I think sometimes that's all you can do, and it is just be there. I've been looking at ebooks as well. I've always said I just can't read ebooks. They just seem so wrong to me, but I also have to accept the fact that, you know, it's a different world we live in these days, and I can't always carry a book with me, but I can always carry my phone with me. So yeah, I'm trying to change a few things. Got a lot happening with me that I've not spoken about at the minute, so which is why we have to finish the streams early on a Wednesday for the foreseeable future as well. Only half an hour though. Only half an hour. 1:30. Oh gosh, they just keep coming, dudes. At least we've got the aim back on. I was definitely getting a little bit fidgety earlier, I think. It's sort of, it's almost like, so some days you're straight into it, aren't you? Other days you just feel like you just couldn't hit anything, and you need a bit of a warm up, don't you? That's a bit more like it. Back in the groovy. Right, now it is 1900 hours. I think we better get going. The seasonal stuff is just not great for a lot of reasons. You can't get X Exotic because you weren't on and bought the season pass. No story for you to play through if you come back later. This is exceptionally bad for people that burn out. Well, if people burn out, that's their problem. If you weren't on, then why should you get a chance to get the Exotic? I mean, everything there, Hashmallow, that makes me agree they're doing the right thing, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, see, to me, somebody that's dedicated to a game should be rewarded for it. So if you bought the season pass and you're supporting the game and you're playing the game, you know, X number of times a week, then you should be getting bonuses. It's like Pixie. Pixie works her ass off in World of Warcraft to get all her mounts. I have no expectation that I can just walk in and suddenly do the same thing without sinking a huge amount of time into it. I think this is the problem. People just expect it to be a level playing field, and I disagree. I think somebody that can put 1,000 hours into a game should have more than someone that can put 100 hours into a game. That's the way the real world works. It's the way it should work with games as well. You have Eternium. It's not that bad, Grum. It's not bad, so but is it good? You're right. How are you doing? Frame drops? Nothing bad. Mind other than some skips in the game, Bob. You know, I'm not dropping frames or anything at the minute. Well, that's because you don't watch EastEnders, Doc. So, unfortunately, you know, it's a bit like your opinion about other things. If you don't watch it, you're not entitled to an opinion, really, are you? EastEnders has actually got some really cool storylines at the minute, and even that's me saying it. And it's also really nice to see Ian Beale's lost a load of weight, which is really nice because he was getting very porky. I think he was going to have been a lot of trouble if he carried on the way he was. I can't remember the actor's name, but yeah. They're currently dealing with a very interesting topic, which is domestic violence. And there's some there's some really freaking heartbreaking stuff, man. It really is. To know that that's happening out there. And I think it's really good that a program like that is talking about it. I think there'll be a lot of empathy for a lot of people out there watching what. I mean, I was watching it like with one eye open because, like I said, I was playing Blades yesterday. And, I think they are to be applauded when they, talk about topics like that. Because I think a lot of people, until they see it, it sparks conversation. Even here, me today, I'm talking about domestic violence and the horrors that brings. I mean, it's not even necessarily physical. The emotional trauma that domestic violence can wreak upon families is just, it's horrendous. And the fact that EastEnders does touch on these topics and provide the support networks outside of it is pretty good. I mean, they've even dropped a spoiler themselves, and I won't say it on chat, but the pinnacle ending of the domestic violence, if you like, storyline is so bad that they've actually said what's going to happen, so that people can make a decision about whether or not they actually watch it. I think it's good. I think sometimes it's pretty good. Yeah, well, you can't. It's like me saying I've played a lot of computer games in my time. I don't judge them all. Just because I watched. Well, I didn't because I can't even. I don't even know if it's still on. But if I watch Coronation Street, how old are you, mate? In the 1960s for you, yeah. I'm not going to judge EastEnders in 2020, am I? and actually, it's not a miserable program. There's a lot of laughs. Again, you're judging something you haven't seen, Doc. So I mean, I don't know it well, but actually, EastEnders has as much fun going on as it does misery, mate. And it's not even misery. It's just real situations, Doc. It's not as bad as you think. It's better than that fucking shit I used to watch fucking back in the day, mate. Sorry, it's alright. The door's just gone as a result of the rather horrendous news I got on the phone a few minutes ago. So, it's going to be one of them days, though. Yeah, I think EastEnders. I mean, like I said, I don't watch those sorts of things. And I don't watch them because I can't reliably watch them. So there's nothing worse than like missing 3 episodes in a week and suddenly not knowing the storyline. I can't be consistent in my view time like the girlfriend can. But EastEnders has been pretty good for a long time, to be honest, dude. The acting is actually very, very good. I've seen some wonderful. But Bipolar is another one that they regularly talk about, which is a lovely topic for them to sort of keep in the spotlight, especially in this day and age. It's a good show. I mean, it is a good show. A lot happens. Big arching storylines. You always know you've got that big crescendo because it's sort of Christmas time. The current storylines, it's just weird. It's like the girlfriend's just not seen it for ages because they ran out, didn't they? Because of COVID. So the fact that, and the lot, I tell you what is worth watching, even if you don't actually watch EastEnders, is the live specials they do. I mean, that takes some fucking balls as an actor to do something like EastEnders live, and it's the technology behind it as well. The way they jump from scene to scene, it's ever so clever. And then they don't skimp out on that either. They don't sort of like make it an easy show where it's just basic acting. There's some pretty serious stuff, some high action scenes where a lot could go wrong. I mean, the amount of work they must put into it is pretty impressive, actually. That's right, Zar. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, even if it gets people at work talking about it, that's the greatest achievement that somebody who is an abuser, their ultimate trick is to make you think it's not you, not them, to make you think it's you. And of course, no one likes talking about their own faults, do they? And I think through this, having it as such a prominent storyline, so someone who isn't even suffering domestic violence will be talking, in the office, in the canteen about, oh, did you watch EastEnders last night? Isn't it horrific? Blah, 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 blah. And it could just be enough for somebody to put out that hand and ask for help, you know? And it is, I mean, the acting. I mean, I watched, I don't know if anyone saw it last night. I saw, again, I won't say too much. Obviously, I know spoilers and things, but the lady in the bath. I mean, I stopped dead. I mean, I was like, what the hell, dude? I mean, that was horrendous. I mean, absolutely horrendous. I mean, and that could have been a Hollywood film that I was watching and thinking, you know, the emotional destruction, the manipulation that goes on behind closed doors. It doesn't even bear thinking about. Thanks for that, Gas. That take all was a real lifesaver, dude. I can still get a chance to see what I got, but I have to click the actual button, dude. Thank you for that. It's I wouldn't judge them all the same, Doc. I mean, you know, I'm sure something like, I mean, what was the old ones? Coronation Street and what are the other ones? Coronation Street, Emmerdale Farm, things like that. I'm sure they're probably all. I mean, I don't know because I don't watch them, but I think EastEnders is the one of all the people I know that watch these kind of things. That's the one that they always seem to. EastEnders is the one that seems to have stayed. I don't know, relevant? Would that be the right word? If anyone else knows much about the other ones, again, I can't judge them because I don't watch them. But yeah, how you doing, anyways? Are you alright, mate? How's things your end? That's no difference to social media, though, is it, Doc? It's exactly the same thing. You go and watch any content creator on YouTube, and it's the same thing. The hate. Let's hate on microtransactions. Let's hate on game development. You know, the amount of content creators that have said the same thing, that the negativity sells. There's no difference between that and TVs, though, mate. Even our beloved hobby of gaming is fraught with negativity at every corner. People want to get on a hate train more than they want to get on a love train these days, don't they? I think that's just symptomatic of the whole world we live in, to be honest, Doc. That's actually very scary to me. People would rather be part of a hate mob and a hate campaign than actually get off their arse and go and do something productive to change something else, you know, in their or somebody else's lives. It's just the easy way, and the path of least resistance to just hate. Good morning, Z. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Your son loves EastEnders. I honestly, I wish I could watch it. I'm terrified of watching something like last night because now I want to know what happens to that poor bloody lady. I mean, I sat there just like, you know, is this straight up EastEnders? I mean, it's like I said, it could have been a Hollywood film. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. And then, of course, you got the fun stuff, like Sharon going all. Was it Sharon? Is that her name? Sharon? She was going all like crazy. It's like I said, a lot of it is sort of like light-hearted, almost like taking the piss in a way. But there's a very dark topic there. It's all about the secrets, and you know, it is a very good program, to be fair. I can't watch it. I'd rather watch something else personally, but that's because all my other stuff I can watch whenever I want to, whereas EastEnders, I think it airs like, is it 3 times a week or 4 times a week, whatever it is. I don't know, maybe it's changed with COVID, but because obviously they stopped showing any because they ran out of pre-recorded stuff, didn't they? But I mean, how long has it been running? Ian Beale. I mean, how long has Ian Beale been in now? I mean, for people that watch it, it must be like having a mate, you know, like one of those. What was that? That thing with the Truman Show. It must almost be like watching that. I mean, the dude must have been a child when he began, and he's still in the bloody thing, isn't he? Alright, so we want to cut. I mean, we are literally trying to get there, and any way we can get over there is good. The physical abuse I suffered was way less harming than the constant bullying and belittling and shouting I got from my dad. I now have... Exactly, this is it. It is, yeah. And this is the problem. I think a lot of people think of domestic violence, and in the very name domestic violence, I think people think of it as being physical abuse. And absolutely, I genuinely believe that it, you know, there's a huge spectrum there. But I think 9 times out of 10, that those people that are the assholes behind it, let's just say what they are, the assholes behind it, they're smart enough. They're actually smart enough to know that physical abuse there's a telltale trail there. It's the mental abuse, isn't it? Which is what that's how they prey on people behind closed doors. It's that mental manipulation. No one would ever know, would they? But as soon as that door closes, you're in a hell that makes no sense because you're made to feel like it's you, aren't you? Getting ready for work, guys. Well, I hope it's a good day for you, mate. Been going since the night. Is that what it is, though? Actually, I thought it was. I thought it went back like a long time. Even I don't know. I suppose now you say 90s. I suppose that is like 30 years, isn't it, dude? It is a long time, isn't it? So yeah, I suppose that would make sense. It's a far cry from what it used to be, Doc. I have seen like the girlfriends watch like specials where the cast have like been in, well, not as in actual specials, but in interviews with the cast, where they go back and they show like all the old footage, and I think soap operas in the UK were one thing, and I think now today, certainly with something like EastEnders, it's more Netflix worthy. Very high production values. Obviously, they've still got some shit cast members, but they're still there because I suppose they're part and parcel of the culture, aren't they? But there's some pretty talented people on there. Oh, in 1985 was it? In 1985, my God, dude, that's crazy, isn't it? 35 years, man. There's a few good YouTube videos that explain how the silent treatment is absolutely a form of abuse, which is something I hadn't really thought about before. Oh, it is. Yeah, absolutely. It is. Yeah. Mental abuse lasts longer. Yeah, totally. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. What's the max amount of players on a server? I've got no idea, I'm afraid, Survival. Yeah, no idea. So this is a game called Night of the Dead. So it's kind of like a horde-based survival, scavenge, loot, crafting nightmare. Can't play Detroit Become Humans Are. I saw someone playing it and they got to the abusive father scene. It left me upset afterwards. Can't deal with it. Oh, really, Hash? God damn it. Are you alright, Z? How's things your end, mate? Yeah. That's mad, isn't it? 35 years. I mean, things have changed. The technology on how they film things have changed. Imagine filming a live soap opera. I remember. Was it? I can't. What was the ginger lad's name? That horrendous scene. Upon the rooftops. I think wasn't some of that filmed live, or what was that whole episode filmed live? But they've certainly got some spunk between them, that cast. There's no doubt about it. I wouldn't... Like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I wouldn't ever actually honestly sit here and suggest people go out and watch EastEnders. I'm more of a Netflix kind of guy. But I have to say, when I actually am sitting there and it's on, like, on the TV in the living room, and the girlfriend's watching it, it's very hard to look away. It's very... I mean, last night, I was like, oh, God, I've just found this game on mobile that I really want to concentrate on. And I got this woman... Well, he says... I mean, I'll just say, he stood over in the bath and he says, to save the relationship, just do it. Just show me. And I looked at the girlfriend like, what's going on? Is this going to be like some really weird, overtly sexual scene? What's going on? Because she was sitting in the bath naked. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think it was going to be what it was. I just sat there like, I couldn't even utter a word. I was just mesmerised. I was, what the fuck is going on? God, to think that an individual would be put through that kind of distress. We talk about the horrors of the world, don't we? The atrocities that have been committed in the name of religion and wars over little more than a bit of oil or whatever it's going to be. But I tell you what, you've got no idea, have you, until you see something like that, or you work in that kind of arena, of just how evil people can be. And you don't have to be a dictator. You don't have to be someone in power. In the real world, because you can be a person in power in your own home. And my God, does that lead to the abuse of that power. It's terrifying what individuals are going through. It really is absolutely awful. What one human being can do to another when that front door closes. Awful, dude. Awful. Hey, we've done our bit. We've had a natter about it today, haven't we? Cheers, Doc. Always start with a conversation about EastEnders, Doc. Maybe we spread a bit of love in the world. You don't have to suffer in silence. There's always someone you can talk to, no matter how hard it is. Coronation Street, is that the really old? I remember Coronation Street, Emmerdale Farm. There was like Neighbours and Home and Away were big ones in the UK, weren't they? Years and years and years ago. I can't think of any others. There was one that girlfriend and I actually did used to watch because it wasn't a slot that I could always get it because I think it was on just before Simpsons or something. I used to like watching The Simpsons, which was Hollyoaks. that was funny. I used to watch that. What was his name? Brendan. I always said Brendan Brady, didn't I? I can't remember Brendan someone. I thought he was freaking brilliant, mate. Bradley Branning. Oh, that was it. Bradley Branning. Yeah, what's his name? Is the ginger baldy in there? What's his name? Max Branning, isn't it? Yeah, I've got it, Pixie. I'm on my way back. Googling soaps, Caskell. And Coronation Street started back in the 1960s. My God, man. I mean, there are some really uplifting stories. I mean, there are some fantastic moments in EastEnders that I've seen as well. You know, it definitely isn't, you know, just dark topic after dark topic. I mean, some of the comedy in it, I mean... the way it jumps around, I mean, there have been some freaking moments in EastEnders where I have been watching, especially sort of like in the lead up to Christmas where you know you're going to get the big special. So I've been paying a bit more attention, just trying to catch up so I understand the Christmas Day special because the girlfriend loves to watch that. Yeah, that have been a couple of times where, oh shit. Right, I've genuinely been laughing out loud at, especially some of the younger cast plots. It is hysterical. You're right, badass Goth. How you doing, mate? Used to watch Hollyoaks for a bit, and you and Manimal used to watch Holby City before he was nurse. I used to watch. What was the one before Holby City? Because wasn't that a spin-off of? What was the other hospital one? Wasn't the Holby City a spin-off of another one? Oh, I might be wrong. I'm getting confused there. I've almost got the theme tune. Casualty, that was it. Casualty, that was the one. I could remember the theme music to it. Yeah. So is Casualty now basically Holby City, or were they two different shows? I've always liked Stacey. Stacey's bipolar, isn't she? And her mom is as well, because she had cancer, didn't she? Her mom. Yeah, I've always thought Stacey's character, especially that relationship with Max Branning, has always been a most intriguing one, to say the least, hasn't it? Yeah, we used to like our Hollyoaks, Adina. Was it Brendan O'Brady, not Brendan Brady? Brendan. Oh, I can't remember. Before Casualty, it was something called Angels. Oh my God, I've never heard of that one, dude. Peggy Mitchell. Peggy was played by Peggy. Oh yeah, I remember Peggy. Yeah, Barbara Windsor, is it? The good old days of what was his name? Oh, I can't think of the name. The two brothers you got. Oh, Phil and what was it? What were their names? The two bad boys. Phil Mitchell. What was his brother called? Phil. I can't remember. I can't believe I don't remember his name. can't remember his name. It's clean out of my head. Grant, that was it. Grant. See, for a man who didn't watch it, Don, we still don't know, because I don't watch it either, to be fair, mate. I really don't. But I've watched enough of it at Christmas and enough of it throughout the weeks to know more of it than someone who's never seen it or you know, has seen a couple of episodes. It's amazing how they do get under your skin. It's there have been a few times during the Christmas period when I've thoroughly looked forward to watching the grand finale of the Christmas special. It's almost more important than the old Queen's speech, right? Oh, well, I've run out of room. Oh no. What are we gonna do here then? Take out a bit of gunpowder because I want all of that in that same box. I really need to get a rig line because I've not got my spikes down, guys. Oh no, and I've not got my trebuchet stuff done. Oh, I'm really behind the curve here, guys. Like horribly behind the curve. We might actually have to have a reload here if we're not careful. Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. I've fannied about too much, my friends. I'm a victim of the fanning about. Yeah, I'm all getting all flustered now. How the hell do I make... what is it for trapped, guys? Trimmed logs and rope. Oh, I can't remember where that is. Trimmed logs. You got any trim logs kicking about? Trim logs, 50 miles. Gonna get some spikes down as fast as we can. I don't even know if I've repaired. Oh, this is a disaster. Let me throw in a save just in case we're just a few minutes out. Maybe I can be a bit more efficient next time. LA Bob build. This is a problem when you're having a good old chinwag on Twitch. Time just vanishes. Sorry, Mr. Fox, I can't do anything about you today. I'm not going to get my extra bank in, am I, for my hard-hitting trebuchets? This is where we go a bit hard. Right, you have to bear with me, folks. I have got some serious construction work to do here. Got zombies coming in as well, which is extremely inconvenient to say the least. What the hell? Oh, dearie me. At least we did get the next journal though. So I mean that is a win. Gonna put. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Not looking too bad there, is it? 2,300 hours, and I need to get back and make my trebuchets though. Lost quite a few in there, didn't we? How close behind me, easy. God damn you, game. God damn you. Come on, let's go, let's go. Just sods luring having a bloody little battalion of knobbers come at me right on board night. I mean, that really is taking the biscuit. Trebuchets aren't loaded, so that's not helping out. Shit. smashing up the bloody spikes before bloody Horde Knights even started, the assholes. Jeez, man, you couldn't make this up. It's been a freaking disaster. I'm out of arrows. Oh my god, dude. Freaking hell. Alright, and I still need to get in and get my... What do I still need? My trebuchets, don't I? I can bring a couple of these out here. Oh, and I can't make any more. Why can I not make any more? Because I'm out of trimmed logs. Fuck, this is a disaster, man. It's a bloody disaster, mate! What do I need for ballista bolts? Did I get a lot of stone? I don't think I did I? Boulders, and no... Oh my god. Oh no, we haven't got any stones. How do I not have any stones? We're gonna have to reload. There's just no way. I've completely boffed it. I've got 16 stones. There's no way, guys. I can't make the Horde. I'm gonna have to reload. I swear I got a load of stones yesterday. Shit, when was the last save, guy? Oh, fucking hell. What a dick. Ah, we need to start chatting so much. We got a serious game to be playing. 3:05 was my last fucking save. I had another one at 9:37, which is 10 minutes ago. That buys me 5 minutes, but I'm not back at home at that point. Upstairs is just the last little bit of trebuchet stuff that I had, Bob. I was supposed to be going and getting stone. Look, I've got nothing in here, mate. And without those trebuchets, I mean that's just a couple of reloads, bro. I just can't believe I fucked it, man. I just can't believe I fucked it that badly. Yeah, the waves already started, man. And now the game's literally dick teasing me. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we were talking about using the palisades instead of using foundations and stuff, guys. We're fucked. There's just no way I'm gonna make it. Oh, I'm so fucking angry with myself. I was having too much fun fucking exploring. Not even close to having enough. Not even close, mate. Damn, bros. What a letdown. What an absolute letdown. I've not got any ballista bolts either. I just don't think it's worth trying, guys. Can't believe I've let us down like that. That is me having too much of a chinwag. I mean, I mean, we've got. I mean, that's not even like fucking 2 trebuchets loaded up. Well, all 4 trebuchets loaded at once. Technically twice. I'm just going to have to not use the trebuchets, which means that I'm going to lose so many spikes before the main horde hits. The main horde's going to hit twice as hard, isn't it? I don't think I've got time on either of my saves, Bob. If I don't get the spikes down, I don't get, you know what I mean? I can only do one or the other. See what's going to happen? These are now going to, because they're getting hit, they're going to clear the spikes. which means the spikes are going to be gone, which means the main 2 o'clock horde will have an easy run, which means the trebuchets won't be able to hit them because they're not slowed on the spikes. The whole thing just falls apart, man. I done fucked it, dude. You can already feel, even this is hitting like twice as hard as normal. What a knob. I'm literally king knob. That flamethrower better work. Double time this horde. I'm so pissed at myself, honestly. I don't think I've ever been so distraught in a video game for about 10 years. I'm actually sitting there like, I don't believe I fucked it, dude. God damn it. You alright, Rosie? How you doing, bro? Don't watch any soaps anymore. Is that just because you watch a lot more Netflix, though, Pixie? Have you not just found something else, or just more computer gaming and stuff, I suppose, as well? We'll have to save the trebuchets for the big 2 o'clock. Basically, I know it's not something I want to do, but I'm just going to have to spend post-horde getting the base up and running. That's the second time we've come back and not had things like trebuchets, you know, up and running. I suppose, yeah, that's a real shame, man. If we make it, the next horde, we're going to kick their ass, I'm telling you. Well, we are going to be pimped out, ready for the big boom boom, mate. Oh no, I need want to restart when I've completed the story, Bob. You done goofed it. Look at that corner down there. Jesus, dude. You alright, Adam? How you doing, bro? It's gonna be a fight in Sanio. True fight. How close to 2 o'clock do you think we are? That bottleneck's just completely gone in it now. Spikes are just doing all the work at this point, which is spikes we should still have intact with the trebuchets hitting. Clever how it all works together, isn't it? I think until you make a mistake like that, you sort of fail to... Oh, you've got weird breaking audio from the game. Are you kidding me? Oh, and everything sounds alright my end, guys. Has anyone ever reloaded during Horde? Yeah, that's weird because everything sounds okay my end. So is that a Twitch issue or? What's oh, the sound's fine. Oh. So how come Knife and Pumper have both said the same thing? That's a bit unusual. Is something happening with Twitch audio then? I'd say my end it is okay, but obviously the way I route sound, sometimes just because it's okay my end does not mean it's okay your end, guys. So I'm always at the mercy of you fine folks. There's been a lot of people saying I've been having sound issues over the last 2 days, haven't there? Either the sound cuts out, or they can't type in chat, or the audio sounds distorted. See, it must be a Twitch thing then. So it can't be us. If some of you are okay and some of you aren't, then it must be Twitch. Because it sounds fine to me. Oh, that's weird then, Adam. I don't know what to say to that, eh? Because like I said, it's... How weird is that? I'll have to listen to it back later on the VOD then. Unless it is Twitch and some of you have got problems and some of you haven't. All sounds good to you, Hashi. Yeah. Has everyone tried reloading maybe just to see if it is? Where's my ballista bolts? I've got 2 trebuchet bombs. I suppose we might as well use them, right? I can hear the zombies screaming, but they just sound like they normally do. Just lots of rah, you know. Just sounds like chaos. It doesn't sound wrong or oscillating or anything like that. How close to 2 o'clock do you think we are, folks? Yeah, but it's not though, is it? That's what I'm saying, Rain. I'm listening to the game directly, not through Twitch, and it's fine. The game audio is fine, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be a Twitch thing, not a game thing, because of the way I don't listen to the same as what you're listening to. I have direct game audio. You have game audio via Twitch, which is captured through the capture card. So the actual game audio is fine, 100% fine. So either Twitch is encoding it weird, or God knows, dude. Right, that's 2 o'clock then, so it's time to start the big drums of war. Do you think I've got time to run down and load those ballistas up or not? I can only really get one loaded anyway, can't I? I think I'll boot in that one. Hope for the best, I suppose. Right, let's see how damage is going. So I'm just going to go for a... Is anyone trying to reload actually on Horde Night to see what happens? Like, you know, like in 7 days it can do weird things. Well, what happens if you save mid Horde? Does weird and wonderful things happen? Jesus. Oh shit. First one that runs out gets the big exploding ones. Damage doesn't look too bad at the minute. I've said that before and had it biting me in the ass, so... got someone making it through that last gauntlet, haven't we? Which means I've... Oh shit, why am I on fucking fire? What the hell? Why am I on fire? One of the big boom booms. I really want to get on that. That's the one I struggled to repair during the horde. Like, really struggle with it. Okay. Alright, how we doing, boys and girls? How we doing? I'm so stressed, you've got no idea, man. Going for a full repair, and Benny I'd had so hard to get that one there. So you have to be right on the sweet spot because of the ballistas, you see. Did we make it? You think we've made it? Oh my god, look how damaged that is. Oh my god, do you reckon that's it, guys? Man, that is so freaking insane. It really is such a fucking crazy game, guys. Oh, I was distraught. I was about in tears, mate. I was about in tears. I was like, I can't believe I've just lost the whole base because I've just been an idiot. Oh, man. So, have we still got audio issues? Oh, man, that was nasty. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my lord. Do you want me to reboot the game, guys, and see if we... It's just that, like I said, I mean, technically it can't actually be the game. Sounds okay again now, is it? You what about man up? You've not even played this game, little Diddy Russian Smetanov. You couldn't even handle the stress, bro. Be like, oh, I'm so gonna have to watch all the YouTube videos to find out how to do it. I know, my little Russian head can't handle it. I don't want to play this game. I'm gonna go play 7 days because it's so easy. Sound is still bad here, but if others aren't getting it, it must be Twitch. It does seem weird, doesn't it? How everyone suddenly got bad sound. So say it's the whole game's bad then, Knife. It's not just the cacophony of the horde, you know? Right, I'm going to have so many trebuchet shots. Now it sounds bad. I'll tell you what we'll do. Only the game audio. Yeah, I'll see what we'll do. Let's save the game, right? So let's save. Let's see if we can do anything. So sometimes a rejiggle on Twitch can help anyway, can't it? So let's exit to desktop. I think I saved. Right, let's play some YouTube. I need to be careful we don't have anything that's copyrighted, don't I? Right, Giant Bombcast. Right, what's this sound like?
Hey, it's the Giant Bombcast, number 651 for this 8th of September 2020. Hello, everyone. I'm Brad.
What does that sound like? How's it? Thank you for the sub, my friend. Right, so now we know because that's me listening to it through independent speakers and through my headset. So actually, all the sound on my end is fine. So we know it's a Twitch issue. But it doesn't seem to be affecting everybody, maybe, or the sample grum was nasty, stuttering. The clipping sounds like a blip talk blip. So let's see if we can figure out a way to fix it. Let me try resetting the audio on OBS. One sec. Right, okay, let's try that again. Does this make any difference?
Hey, it's the Giant Bombcast, number 651 for this 8th of September 2020.
How does that sound? Is that still bad as well? It's the same. Okay, so that's not going to fix it. I don't know what else I can try without turning it on and off again. So this is the frustrating thing, you see, because everything's fine my end. So I might have to reconnect to Twitch, maybe. I might have to literally turn it on and off again. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I can like. It's like jiggling a virtual wire, isn't it? What about
Whereas she
this?
is like, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm very bored with this villager, and I'm very bored with this villager. So here.
That's still weird. It's not the capture card either because I've just tried pass through. so we can't even blame the capture card. I've got direct audio, I've got pass through audio, and everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine my end. Just can't think of what else I can do. Hang on, what's that? Hang on, bear with me. Okay, what about this?
Whereas she is like, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm very bored with this villager, and I'm very bored with this.
Yeah, we might have to be badass. We might have to literally turn it all on and off again and just see if it'll shit. I just don't know what. I just don't know what to say to you. Still jiddling, yeah. All right, let me shut the PC down. And see if we terminate all audio. Yeah, no, I know you're saying, yeah, I mean, what it's saying is that I'm fine, but any audio coming through. It's like you just said, I thought I'd check the capture card, so see if the capture card had an issue, but even on pass-through audio, that sounds fine as well. I think I'm going to have to reconnect to Twitch. I'll just try one last thing. What about this?
Think that the gameplay is pretty rotten so far.
Yeah, I think.
I'm at the war table.
Jeff, you want to join us at these stairs right here?
Yeah, the
What's that like? The problem is even if I turn it all off, does that sound okay? So that's fixed now.
lights, the lighting's real nice over here.
Yeah, it's
Stairs?
golden
Where-
hour.
Oh, hang on. If I push up on the D-pad a bunch, it'll eventually. Okay, you're over here. What?
Oh, so
No,
it's
wait,
not
no,
fixed
down-
then.
But
I have no idea then. I actually don't know what to do. Because there's no way for me to test it, you see, because everything at this end is okay. So there's no way for me to test it without turning it on and off again and seeing what happens. So we can end up in a manic loop, couldn't we? Let me just double check a couple of things. Well, no point in me. I'd have to live. So there's no point in me doing that because you guys.
I got
can
some
tell me,
levels
can't
on
you?
my dudes.
Yeah,
That doesn't solve the problem, Smash.
Jason, Ben, and I popped into like a practice multiplayer trying to get the hang of matchmaking, and I don't think.
I'd still have to be live to be testing it, wouldn't I? What's that sound like your end, guys? Voice meter. I don't use voice meter. Voice meter would only affect your microphone anyway, wouldn't it? So you were reading all your audio through voice meter. Was that the same?
I think we quite got the hang of it, but we
beat a mission.
We beat a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Look at
stutters
this
on that
team
as well.
here.
Has he been
Where's
doing it all
Jeff?
day?
I'm at the war table.
Jeff, you want to join us at these stairs?
Has he been doing it all day, or did it only start like a little while ago? I mean, someone would have mentioned it before, right? That's actually even worse. I'll just have to turn it on and off then. Let's. I'll do. I don't know. Let's do a full system reboot. Yeah, but we shouldn't have any, Bob. I'm not settling for better, but the stutters aren't that bad. There shouldn't be any fucking stutters, mate. What I'm worried about is if it started midstream. Twitch restart. Alright, I'll tell you what, we're just going to stop and start again. Hang on.